5 easy ways to get an extra $10,000 from the sale of your home. This is an interesting question and conversation, and the reason that we started doing this is because it came up actually yesterday when I was talking to somebody, and they were going through and just doing a ton of work to their property, and they're like, you know what, we've done this, we've done this, we've done this, we've done this, and they wanted to know whether or not they were going to get their money back out of it. And I told them, I said, you know what, you might get your money back out of it, but you'd be surprised at how sometimes just very quick, simple, easy things can actually get you a higher rate of return on investment. And as a matter of fact, the wife was a little bit just nudging him, saying, see, I told you, you don't need to do all this. So what I want you to concentrate on is first of all, there are two things that are important. Are you going to do whatever you are doing to your home for your own personal enjoyment? Or are you doing it with the thought in mind of, I want to get money back out of this improvement, okay? And one of the things that starts this question is because sometimes you'd be shocked at how little it costs to get a large return on where it's at. I can guarantee you that if I walked into your home, even if I do it on a virtual camera or whatever, I can give you 6 or 7 little suggestions, even just in the matter of furniture placement. You'd be surprised. I'm a stager, and so it's interesting how when I go into a home, I look at it from a standpoint of what is going to stop my eye. And so I'll take a look at a room and I'll say, okay, if I move this, if I move this, if I remove this, then it's easy, and you'd be surprised at how many times I'll walk into a home and I will shift I always ask permission of my sellers. Can I please shift this here, shift this here, shift this here? And so the sellers leave. I do what I've suggested we do. And they come back and they go, oh my God, I can't believe it. Because it goes back into colors, it goes into balance, it goes into the, what is the times, as far as what's happening, as far as the color choices for the times and things like that. So it does not have to cost a lot to get a return on investment. The other thing too is that some of the big rooms that people tend to focus on are kitchens and bathrooms. But that said, you know what? Doing 3 small things, and you'd be shocked to know what they are, will increase your return on investment, and it's easy. It's actually very, very easy. And so I love being able to do that, but getting that $10,000 in value is really not that hard. Another thing too is as you pull up to your house, I would encourage you to just have a friend come and pull up to your house and say, okay, what is the first 3 things they see? Okay. Now, they're going to have their thoughts based off of what's important to them. But I'm going to tell you right now, I can pull up to a home and I can immediately point out 3 or 4 different things where if you took them into account, your home is going to completely shift how it's going to be looked at. And that will increase your value tremendously. So easy way to get $10,000. We've got, depending upon your home, would be something that I would be able to walk in and I can immediately say, do this, 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 and this, and I'll bet you anything we're going to get you the best return on investment, and it doesn't have to be ripping out walls. As a matter of fact, sometimes I met with one woman one time, and she's like, well, what if I do this, or what if I do this, or what if I do this? And most of it required structural modifications. I never encourage you to consider doing structural modifications to a home if you're looking at it from a resale standpoint, okay? That's the first thing I'm going to definitely say. So again, we talked about 2 things, okay? The first thing is it for your own personal enjoyment, or is it because you're going to try and get more money back when you go to sell the home? And then second thing is that if it is because you want to try and get more money for the sale of the home, let's have a discussion on really what that's going to look like, okay? I'm called Krista, OIC Real Estate Services. Hope you have found this information helpful. And if you have a specific question, just send it in the comments. Call Krista, call with a C, Krista with a K at gmail.com, or text me 805-620-7355. We are here to answer your questions, and I would be happy to walk through your home virtually with you and give you all sorts of tips and tricks. I love being a resource. As always, have an amazingly blessed day. Bye.